Hey, beautiful people. Okay, so I'm in such an energized mood right now. And I worked out really early today. I'm so happy. I feel so good. And I'm drinking a rosemary sea salt caramel latte with less sugar, some oat milk, and a shot of espresso. Extra shot of espresso. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I want to talk about simplifying your routine, okay? If you're overwhelmed, if you are feeling like you want to be healthy, you want to feel good mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, all of the Elise, but it just seems overwhelming. There's a lot of information out here right now, okay? There's a lot going on. It's vast and that's beautiful. Like there's an abundance of information and I'm adding to that, right? But I want to simplify it for you. Find the top three things that you can do. So how I look at this is what can I do for my mind, my body, and my spirit? Okay? Period. So you have your umbrella. And then you kind of like list it out from there. So, for instance, I'm still working on this. So, I have I started with a lot of stuff. Like this is why I'm bringing this up because I've done so many different things for my routine. I've done all the things, okay? All of the energy healing, all of the physical things, all of the morning routines, everything. And I'm still learning more. And I've since then narrowed it down because it can get overwhelming and just make you feel scattered. And then it starts to feel like it's doing the opposite of what it's supposed to be doing. And that's helping you feel good, reducing stress, and helping you to build more resilience to be able to go out into the world and, you know, face whatever you're going to be facing that day. Um, so with that, for me, just to give you an example of what I do, I start my morning um, with prayer. Y'all, I don't be getting up. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just in my bed and I put my, maybe put my hand on my head or my heart or wherever I feel like I want to, and I pray. Okay. And I'm more of a spiritual person. And so praying for me just is like conversation, just like asking for protection over my day and just joy, abundance, anything that I'm needing more support with in that day and that I want to experience. And anything I'm grateful for. And I'm laying down doing this. Sometimes I fall back asleep, so I'll wake up like be like, oh, I gotta finish the prayer, and then I finish it off, and then I'm like, okay, I'm up. Um, I have added tapping EFT into my routine. It's like a 5 minute tapping video, and it helps with like nervous system nurturance and helping with like your beliefs, but using different center points on your body to help the nervous system along with like affirmations that you're saying. Look into that. That's something you're interested in, but keep it simple. If that's not something, if it's too much, don't add it in. I'm just experimenting with that right now. And then I'm up, okay? Um, so I go to brush my teeth and then I make what I call an elixir. My family, we call it an elixir. So we do some room temperature water, lemon, a dash of, I think it's sea salt, a dash of sea salt. Look into that. Don't just do things because I'm saying it to you. Like, make sure you're like looking into what your own health needs are. And then I do like a little dash of Ceylon cinnamon. Don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but helps with like inflammation and stuff. So I drink a glass of that, and then I may have my morning coffee. I'm working on not doing coffee right away just because it makes me jittery and messes with my mood. But today I made matcha and that helps. I don't feel as jittery. It makes me a little calm with some oat milk. And then I went to the gym I work out. I don't work out every day. Work out about 3 times a day, 3 times a week, and then I have breaks in between, and schedule that out to help with the to simplify this. And then I shower. I work on like 2 to 3 obligations I have, whether it's for work, creative, whatever I need to do that day. And then I shower and chill, or maybe do some doom scrolling, or like I'm trying to work on that too. But um, reading a little bit, my book that I'm working on, trying to get back into reading, and just like watching my shows and go to bed. You know, um, I know I just listed quite a few things, but I have like a set thing. I've worked a lot to get to this. Like I've done so many things to get to this. I'm still reworking it, but I pretty much have something set every day. And most of the time it's just like that in that order, but sometimes it goes out of that order. Like I need flexibility, like leave room for spontaneity, because life is not linear. Like things are going to come up, if you only got like 5 minutes to do something, do the most important thing, the one thing that helps you to feel the most resilient that day. And if you fall short, if it doesn't work out, you don't do anything, do it the next day. Try again. That's the point of all this. It's not to, you know, beat yourself up or feel down on yourself. I understand that those feelings can come up, and when they do your best to greet them with as much kindness as possible. What would a close friend that, has compassion for you but still holds you accountable say? Um, and write things out. Put it on a calendar. When I see it physically on a calendar, or I write it out, like I got notes here, when I write it out, it helps me just to get it out of your brain. I think that's the thing too with overwhelm. Get the shit out of your mind. Put it on some paper. Put it in your Google Notes. Like whatever you need to do, get it out of your head. Get it out. Okay? And list it out. Just it gives your brain some organization, and then your brain's not overworking itself. It's not all this chatter because you see it. It's there. Um, and be curious, play around with things. If something stops feeling good to you, let that shit go. Just because it looks good for somebody else does not mean it's going to be good for you, no matter how amazing it looks for that person. If it don't work for you, throw it out the window. Do what works for you. No matter how quirky, no matter how simple, no matter how challenging it is for somebody else, if it works for you, feels good, it helps you feel less overwhelmed, do it. Period. And then also, like, make it fun. Okay? Make it fun. Like, I light incense. I light candles when I'm doing my work. Or I'll light an incense, right before I go to brush my teeth, I put the incense on. Or while I'm making my coffee. Like, add an incense, put a candle on, put some music on. Make sure to blow that candle out before you leave, though. Okay? The house. Make sure you blow it out. Yeah, I'm on one today. Um, sip that, read a little book for like 5 minutes, even if it's like 2 pages of the book. Make your coffee, your tea, sip it, or your water, sip it, just like, and you read your little chapter. I be feeling like, I'm like, girl, who are you, girl? I be feeling like that girl. Once I be doing my little read and have my coffee, girl, I be feeling it. And then, you know, so overall, I will say a few things that have stuck out to me. Working out, moving your body. If you are not somebody that, can move your body and just like, the way that everybody says that we're supposed to be moving our body, move it your way. That's what's important. Even if it's just like a little stretch, whatever you can do, like even if it's like energetic, like just move energy around, find a way to get yourself moving. Or just if you can only sit outside or sit near an open window, let the breeze hit your face. Get your energy moving around, because when your energy is stagnant and idle, it gives your mind time to just attack itself. When you're somebody who's in overwhelm and has a lot of mental chatter like me, hello, Do those things. Get nature on you. I'm telling you, nature, having some flowers in the house, something to make you feel like you're moving that energy around. But for me, working out 3 times a week, if it's a rough week, 2 times, like sometimes I miss a workout, you know? Like if I'm on my period or something, like I do try to, I still worked out through my period this month, but I go a little lighter or I do a stretch instead that day. Like, do what works for you, boo, but get that body moving as much as you can in your own way. It helps with your energy so much. I promise you. You don't need all this extra fancy shit. Move your body. It is medicine. It's tiring to do it, but you will never regret it afterwards. Move at your own pace and talk to, a dietitian, your doctor, whoever you need to talk to make sure you're doing what's best for you and your body. Um, your diet, man, diet. If I love sweets, I love all the things. If you are, you know, someone that's trying to rework your diet, it really is brain food. It feeds your gut, it feeds your mind. It helps your energy levels, like really adding nutrient dense foods into your diet. So if you eat in, a biscuit in the morning, okay, like add in spinach, add in a green, add in a smoothie, add in some protein, whatever. Find something that works for you. Talk to a dietitian, do your own research on that, do what's best for you and your own particular body and whatever goals you have. But it's about habit stacking. So as much as you can eliminate things, sometimes it's hard. Like when you've been adding things to your diet and doing something for so long, it's not always easy just to like be done with it. Like so sometimes even if you are having that biscuit in the morning, just start adding. So whether it's like, okay, I'm gonna make sure that when I eat this big biscuit, I'm drinking a glass of water. When I eat this biscuit, I'm eating a little side of spinach on the side, or I'm having a protein shake, whatever that looks like for you. And then doing something that helps with like your spirituality or energy, however you want to look at that. So, that's like meditation, prayer, something that helps with like your energy, like your spiritual side. Um, yeah, so I'm just giving you like three of like the umbrellas of like working out, diet, and something energetically that helps you. Those are the top three things. I'm sure there's more. If there are more, please feel free like add it to below so we can help other people. I'm learning as well, so let me know your thoughts on this. Anything you'd add, or want to add to the conversation. But make it simple. I'm just telling you all these, I'm telling you this like what I do just to give you some ideas, but I'm simplifying my routine. I don't need to do all the fancy shit. I don't need to spend all of the extra money. These are all things I do at home. Like, and I have a gym membership. You don't need a gym membership. You can do whatever you need to at home with your own body weight. Um, so yeah, you got this, boo. You got this. So one card that I had picked out the other day, I'm just gonna give us some Monday motivation or Moon Day motivation because Mondays are ruled by the moon. Um, let's see what we need for. So the one card is success. And success is not found in what you have achieved, but rather who you have become. Period. And then the next card, ooh, it says the way. And it says meditate, live simply. You can't make this up. I just randomly picked this. I didn't even see it. I just picked it out without looking. Meditate, live simply, work with integrity, become compassion. This is the way. Make it simple, boo. It's all about who you're becoming, and you already are. I'm proud of you. You're enough. You're loved, and we're in this together. You ain't doing this alone. Take care of yourself. Give yourself grace. Mwah. Happy Monday. Happy Moonday.